Imagine how annoying mosquito bites are, being covered head to toe with what seems like hundreds of red little itchy welts all over you. You're itching it in class, trying to itch the one on the top of your foot. It doesn't get much worse than that, right? Wrong. Mosquitoes are responsible for carrying malaria, which is one of the world's most deadly diseases. Today I will be talking about Lifelens, which is a smartphone app that can detect malaria. I know you may be thinking, why is this important to me when malaria has been eliminated in the United States for 50 plus years, but there's still 1,500 to 2,000 cases of malaria in the United States annually. The CDC, Centers for Disease Control, states that malaria affects over 3.4 billion people, and there's 198 million cases worldwide, and that there are over 500,000 deaths worldwide, and majority of those are in Africa and coming from children under 5. In order to understand the importance of Lifelens, you first must understand how the app works and what it is, how it's better than the current technology, and the practicality of it. First is how it works. This is a map of the malaria outbreaks. Oh, I went one too many, I'm sorry. All right. It's broken up into two different parts, the hardware and the software. The hardware is a small lens that you attach to your smartphone camera. It magnifies the image 350 times, which allows you to see the cells in a blood test. You also need a Windows Phone, because Windows Phone is who sponsors the app. And you need a blood test strip, where it's similar to a diabetes test or like blood sugar test, where you prick your finger and smear the blood, and then you put dye on it, and then it turns your malaria cells purple. And then the software, which has some pretty neat stuff, it can run an analysis of your blood test, and it'll tell you how many red blood cells that it counts, and then how many that are infected. And it'll take all that information, and it'll take your location and send it up into a cloud, and that way researchers can see where the outbreaks are and how common they are and the severity of all the outbreaks. And this is what a map would look like in app. Next, we'll look at the advantages of Lifelens over current technology, medical technology. This right here is a RDT test, which is a radio diagnostic test, and that's the current use for malaria testing. This, per each test on a Physicians Weekly report, they said each one of these tests is estimated to cost $3.40 per patient. With Lifelens, it's estimated to cost 56 cents per patient. So that's a drastic difference in the two. The accuracy is 40%. It gives 60% false positives. So that leads to, misdiagnosis and waste of medicine, and it's not good. The accuracy of Lifelens is 94%, which is really good. It's pretty high, almost 100, so that's good. Also, for an RDT test, you need a physician to read it and test it, whereas Lifelens, you just need someone who can operate a smartphone. So now that we looked at the advantages of Lifelens over current technology, now we'll look at the practicality of it, of using it worldwide. The countries that are most affected from malaria are Nigeria and Democratic Republic of Congo. And these are two poorer countries. They're underdeveloped, and these are pictures from each one, so you can say that cell phones don't really look common there. And so they don't have access to regular medical technology, so they probably won't have access to a smartphone. So that's a big stepping or a roadblock rather, that they have to overcome with Lifelines. And it's not going to be able to send data up into the cloud because you need internet access. So that's also a big roadblock. And other than that, those are the two biggest roadblocks that that Lifelines comes across. And so today, I've explained to you what Lifelines is, how it works, the advantages of Lifelines over current medical technology, and the practicality of using Lifelines worldwide. It's important to note that every minute that I've been speaking up here, one child in Africa has died from malaria. So every minute counts when it comes to preventing and curing malaria. Thanks.